Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, today we are going to solve questions which were asked in previous papers. So like UP, SSSC and CGPSC and so on and so forth. It was like most of these questions are the standard forms. These kind or similar to these questions are asked in SSC, railways and all of that. Okay, so I thought that let me just solve all of these questions, and these are those questions where most of my students also could not solve. Okay, so beginning with the first one, please understand this is a box. Okay, so this is a box containing 3 rows and 3 columns, and they are wanting you to find what is the value of the last cell. Okay, so in this question we have 5, 7, 3, then 20, 30, 10, and then we have 95, 45 and something like that. Okay, so first thing, normally what students do is they try to do the total. Like let's do the horizontal total. So 5 plus 7 plus 3 gets you 15, 20 plus 30 plus 10 gets you 60, yeah, and 95 plus 45, that gets you 140. So the horizontal total is not working. That similarly you will find that the vertical total is also not working. So what you can do is see, now this is very similar. Like if you do 30 minus 10, you will get 20, correct? But here if you do 7 minus 3, you should get 4, but you're getting 5. So that is also not going to work. Then in this case, what you should do, this is a bit different. So look over here, look at the first column. So if I add 5 plus 2, I get 7. And if I subtract 5 minus 2, I get 3. Similarly, if I add 20 plus 10, I get 30. And if I subtract 20 minus 10, I get 10. Okay. So here we need to see what is the difference. Okay. So 95 minus 45. What should be the... 95 plus question mark, what you get is plus 10 gets you this much. So 95, this is 145. Okay, so what should get you 145? So you should add how much? If you add 50 to 8, then you get what? 145. So if I add 50, then I get 145. Then what I should do for this one? I should subtract. So 95 minus 50, what should be my answer? 45. Okay, students, a lot of times the questions look very similar, very simple, but when you look at your options, you do not get any of those answers in your options, and that is the time when most of my students panic. So this is that one of those questions. Okay, so please understand, it's very simple. You do not have to panic when these kind of questions come. Okay, so over here we have 95 is to 105 and 89 is to what? Most of y'all would have done what? This is plus 10, so add 10. Over here also I should do plus 10, I should get 99. Unfortunately 99 is not a part of your answer. Then in this case, what you should do, I will tell you in 1 second. Before that, just go and hit the like button, please, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Okay, so now over here, when something like that doesn't work, then we come to factors. Okay, this is a factor of 5 and this is also a factor of 5. But if you look over here, instead of just going and figuring out that what is it, 19 into 5 will get you 95, and then 21 into 5 will get you 105. Don't do all that, because if you look over here, 89 is a prime number. So here you will not be able to find any factors for 89. So in that case, what you do is very simple. You try and add or you try and subtract. If you subtract, you get a difference of 10. Here we don't know, like a difference of 10 should have been what? 79. That is also not an answer. Okay, so now what you do is we'll add. So when you add, you get 200. Then you should add what to this to get 200? You should add, correct, 111. 111, when you add, you get 200. So your option in this one is option B. Okay, students, don't forget, at the end of this video I'm going to put up a DIY question whose answers you will mention in the comment section. Okay, I will definitely tell you whether you're right or wrong. Okay, and that also will be a question which was asked in previous papers, or something similar was asked in these previous papers. Okay, so please solve those questions as well. So now the next question is 4, 1, 2, 13, 11, 6, 153, 20, and then what is going to be the next answer? That is what we have to find. Over here, like most of y'all would have gone and tried something or the other, but trust me, the hint is very, very clear. 11 and 120. 11 square is how much? 121. And if you subtract 1 or 1 square, you get 120. So similarly, 13. 153 is also very close to 13 square, right? 13 square is how much? 169. And now getting close to 153, how much you should subtract? You should subtract 16, and that is nothing but what? 4 square. Okay, so basically what you are doing is you are subtracting the middle row square from the upper row squares. Okay, so here your answer will be 36. 6 square minus 36 minus 4, that should get you 32. So option A is your answer. Okay, I know a lot of you all think that how does it click and all of that. Please understand, students, in many of my videos I've told you all, you should have a very clear understanding about squares, cubes, factors, prime numbers, all of that, because once you have those kind of understanding, your battle in such kind of sums will become very, very easy. See, here the hint was 120 because we know 11 square is 121. Here again 153 was also very close to 13 square, which is 169. So all you just had to do is focus on the squares and then see what is the difference, and you would have gotten your answer. Okay, so now this question was quite interesting. Okay, so we have 23, then followed by a 5, then we have 53 followed by a 8, then we have 43 followed by 7, and then we have 34. So see, there are times when we have sequences which goes up, then which goes down and all of that. But here if you see, there is no coordination. Like here we have 23 and 53, the difference is how much? 30. Then we have a difference of 10. Okay, I'm talking about alternate numbers because we are not able to find any relation between these two. Here we know 5 square is 25, and then subtract 2, you will get 23. But this is 64. Then you should subtract how much? You should subtract 9. This is 49. You should subtract how much? You should subtract 6. So again, it's not working, right? So in this case, what you should do? See, understand, when none of your logic works, then very simple. I'm going to teach you a trick which is so simple. I don't understand why people don't think about it. You just add these two digits and you will get a 5. You add these two digits, you will get an 8. You add these two digits, you will get 7. And then you add these two digits, you should get your answer, which is 7. So option A is your answer. Now coming to the part of DIY, I want all of you all to do something like this. Okay, so this is your DIY. We have 8, 1, 6, then 6, 4, 2, 125, and then what should be next? And I'm also going to give you all the options. The options should be, let's say 32, then let's say 45, then let's say 37, then let's say 30, 40. Okay, so do let me know your answers in the comment section. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next video.